Cain had killed his brother. And after he had killed his brother, God asked him, "Where is your brother?" And Cain responds, "Am I my brother's keeper?" That is the only instance, and the first instance, that most people have ever heard that terminology. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show with your host, Shikama. So when President Barack Obama presents his new distraction, and I call it a distraction, his new communistic, his new socialistic endeavor to supposedly help the minority students, children of the United States, he terms it brother's keeper. Now I want to really go into your brain just for a second. I want to delve deep into your brain. I want to pull out some of the wisdom that's there, and I want to show it to you that you have this wisdom. The sinister nature of naming this brother's keeper harkens back to the entire notion of Cain killing his brother, and then when questioned about it says, "Am I my brother's keeper?" So there is an evil, sinister intent about naming something brother's keeper, because you aren't your brother's keeper. You really are not, right? It means that you are the evil entity that is going to be put on the pedestal for this program. And who is the brother that you're keeping? It's the minority children. So in essence, you are slaughtering the children of minority parents. Now, I'm a libertarian. I believe in freedom. I believe in taking responsibility for your own actions. I believe in empowerment mentally. I believe in sharing knowledge with somebody. Their own efforts are what is going to see them through. I can give people knowledge. I cannot take them by the hand and do stuff for them. Because when you do that, what happens? They don't appreciate it. They don't learn anything, right? I'm running a business here and you're watching it in the process. And I learn daily of things that I need to do and things that I need to do better. And I learn from my mistakes. That's how a company grows. That's how a human grows. Otherwise, we would have a chip that we receive when we were born, click it to our head, and we'd be the perfect humans. We don't have that capability yet. So now we have to learn by trial and error. The entrepreneur learns from all of his errors and from knowledge that he gains along the way, along the path of being an entrepreneur. Parenting is the same exact way. You learn the way of being a good parent along the way. And hopefully your children will come back to you and ask you advice when the child is sick, when the child has problems, when there's developmental issues, when you need a doctor, these things. That's how you pass down things from generation to generation. Now, listen to the sinister nature of what Obama is trying to accomplish here. He's trying to wipe out the parent out of the picture completely. They already have welfare for children, food stamps for children. The child itself is actually signed up for the program. They have the breakfast program. They have the school lunches. They have the dinner program. The child doesn't need to get anything from their parent, be it a single mom or it just being a poor couple. The parents are taken out of the picture a lot of times. Then we have stuff like Medicaid, so that the child is provided for medically and that the parent doesn't have to do anything. Not only doesn't have to do anything, cannot do anything. Once you sign up into those programs, the state literally becomes the parent. So now to bring this full circle of really erasing the parent out of the picture, you have Barack Obama presenting the brother's keeper. So who is he slaying here? He's slaying you, the parent. You should be mad. You should be infuriated that he would propose such a thing. I don't care if you're not even a minority. You should still be angry. This is communism at its highest. Hillary Clinton says it takes a village. It does not take a village to raise a child. It takes a belt and some discipline. Belt and discipline. That's what it takes to raise a child. The belt is just in case. The discipline is the strict rules that you adhere to when raising a child. That's all it takes for raising a child and parents. And this is one of the key things that I tell black people when I tell them that they are actually conservative. Because in raising their children, black people are ultra conservative. There is no such thing as a black parent having an attitude of, oh, live and let live, whatever little Leon thinks and cares and feels, that's what we're going to go with. No, there's no such thing. I'm sure you've heard the comedians talking about their mother taking off the slipper and boomeranging it through the house to hit them 3 doors down just because she didn't hear any noise coming from him at the time. And sure enough, he was getting into trouble at the time. Because black mamas know. Black parents are ultra conservative. So if you really want to take the democratic, socialist, communistic policy to its very edge, you want to wipe out the black parent. And this targets black parents, does it not? It targets black children. We're going to take out the black parent altogether. Even poor single moms, if they're black, still has this notion of being ultra conservative when it comes to raising their children. Now, you have some single moms, of course, who fall by the wayside and who lets their child do any and everything. But more often than that, that's because that person is out of their mind on drugs or something like that. They're not there altogether. But if you're just poor, don't have a job, and you happen to be black and a single mom, and you have your wits about you, you are ultra conservative when it comes to your children. This proposal, the whole brother's keeper, is to completely destroy the last vestiges of the black family. And this is being done by a black man. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show with your host, Shikama.